Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I am quite excited, not gonna lie, because I'll be checking out a brand new co-ed group that goes by the name Allday. They're debuting under the black label on June 23rd, but for today, they dropped their pre-release titled Famous. We're gonna check out the MV for Nyaaa, but 5 members, huge names apparently, a couple of them that I'm really familiar of. The 5 members consist of Annie, Tarzan, Bailey, Uchan, and Youngso. I'm kind of caught off guard by the stage name Tarzan, not gonna lie, but the 3 names that I'm familiar of is Bailey Suk, huge famous, no pun intended, a choreographer. Uchan, who was on Show Me the Money 6, had an incredible run with the likes of Nuxall, and then also on Trainee A, and then you got Youngso, who had her heydays on the survival show days. I really wanted to see her debut, and I feel like the wait is gonna be worth it because she's incredibly multifaceted and talented, and I didn't want to see her talents go to waste as well. So a lot of familiar names that I gotta familiarize myself with, but enough talk. Let me bring up this co-ed group, Allday Project. Pop my IEMs in. Let's go. Ooh, just with the strumming, a bit of Eastern influences with the movement and instrumentation. This is a crazy MV already. Oh, is this Annie? Has to be. Wow. Just sharp visuals. Very bold presence. We ain't even famous. Ooh, Bailey! I love her approach to this track. Hey. So this is Tarzan. Interesting style choice. Great lines though. Oh, Youngso. Oh my goodness. Her vibe is different, but she's slaying her moment here in the pre-chorus. Break it. The rhyme scheme. It's somewhat catchy for sure with the movement. Uchan! Verse 2. Hey! Oh, how he chops it up here. Oh, back to Youngso. Oh my goodness. I love the melodic moments in the song, especially in the pre-chorus with Youngso. But then the chorus is refreshing by switching up the members. Break it. Oh. Famous. Love the brass work. Actually, more so Eastern woodwind, like flute, woodwind work. Ooh, what a dance break. Hey, what a trap switch up. Oh, that is an incredible outro. I thought it was going to take a little bit extra mile with it. Not gonna lie, with that dance break, but just have an outro like that, right? It teases you for something more, you know? This is just the tip of the iceberg for Allday Project, right? So I just want to keep that in mind because it is a pre-release. I know with a co-ed group, you know, huge names and like being under the black label, there is high expectations. But at the same time, you know, I feel like there's still more to build off of, right? I feel like this has a lot of style to it and flair, which makes it impactful upon first listen. But I'm not sure how I feel about the longevity to this exact song, right? Sure, the production is there by Teddy, but it is a familiar style that we've known for like ages. I mean, 2013, 2014 days, like that long. And it's nothing too crazy with it, right? And it's nothing too game-changing with it. But with this group being a co-ed group, the dynamic is very fun. It's lush with it. There's a lot of flair and style that I mentioned because all of their voices really blend with each other but bounce off each other really well, you know what I'm saying? But notice how the sections are well distributed. I mean, Youngso has her own 2 moments with the pre-chorus. Bailey makes a huge impact in the choreo, right? Has her spotlightable moments. Annie really impressed me with the initial verse 1, right? Uchan in verse 2. You always gotta have my man Uchan in verse 2 because he really knows how to approach like the cadence, and just the way he projects himself is very sharp. Like, he's a sharpshooter when it comes to his flow, his rap, when he chops it up. I am familiar with Uchan. Now Tarzan, he impresses me by his voice, not necessarily with his style, and I really hope that switches up because it takes away from how I would like to enjoy this overall release, you know what I'm saying, visually, because I feel like the visual impact is as important as the production and everything else in this pre-release, you know what I'm saying, and in this drop pretty much. But this chant and this call out like we ain't even famous and the ad-lib work, that's what sticks for me, not necessarily the hooks. So I feel like the hooks need to be worked on more, and hopefully that's the case with the actual debut in late of June of this year of 2025 to make things more memorable. I think that's one thing that they really need to work on with Teddy and everyone else behind the scenes at the Black label. But the talent is there. It just needs to be tapped in more, you know what I'm saying? It just needs to be locked in more and showcased even more and expanded upon genres. Now, I feel like Allday Project has room to grow, and this is just the beginning. So I'm not necessarily critiquing, I'm just saying there is room to grow, and this group has a lot of potential. And I really hope it doesn't go in limbo and it doesn't get lost in a repetitive cycle due to the production and the same style that's gonna be possibly repetitive, because that can happen. I've seen that happen and I've heard that, like, whatever already works, I'm gonna stick with it, you know what I'm saying? Just being too comfortable in one area instead of expanding and doing something different. And I really hope Allday Project and everyone, the A&R, really challenges themselves, right? But famous, it works for its impact, right? So I gotta give this a solid 8 out of 10. Loved verse 2. I feel like the pre-chorus sets up the chorus perfectly. The initial pre-chorus was different than the 2 pre-choruses that we got from Youngso. Annie really impressed me in verse 1. You feel me? So I mess with this song. I mess with this group, and I'm still gonna tune in, mind you. Now, over time, am I gonna become a fan? We'll have to see, you know what I'm saying? I really hope they switch it up in the near future and keep it consistent to their roots, but somehow expand their horizons and showcase even more. This is still the tip of the iceberg, right? The initial release, and then even then, the actual debut is still the tip of the iceberg. It's just a matter of the comebacks. So I feel like a lot of people got to keep that in mind, because we tend to judge debuts right away and just go off of that, or a song in the first minute or 30 seconds, you feel me? But there's a lot to this group that I need to find out about, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. Lets me know that you want to see even more content revolving around Allday Project on the channel here, and quite possibly on the Patreon in the future. But take care. This has been Garrison, and peace.